What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az back here with another one. Today we're going to be talking about the Stature event and how you can best maximize, especially if you're trying to 4 or 5 star her. And essentially, we've got about 15 days total to get her up to that point. And right now we're just crossing that that 1/3 mark, just because 4.5 days, approximately 5, has passed. So I've been doing her specific nodes on the hard difficulty, so that way you can best maximize the most the most of these aspirational orb fragments. So that's the best way you're going to do it. And essentially, I've been doing my 4x50 and my 4x100 refreshes, which comes out to about you're going to be getting about 600 power cores. That's what it's going to cost you every day. And that's what I've been doing. So that's what we're gonna quickly just do all these up here, and then that way you guys can see here. So if you're doing about the 600 cores, that means it's gonna be costing you somewhere between it's gonna be costing you something like 9,000 power cores total over the rest of the 15 days, and we've got about 10 days left now. All right, did I get all these? All right, and then yeah, usually when I go through the hard ones, then you can jump into medium. So obviously, if you're trying to maximize the most out of these orbs, you always want to do basically the boss, or the mini boss nodes, or whatever you want to call them. They give out more, 75, or I guess 80 versus 40. I mean, it's literally the same rate, but they have a bigger supply of it, and that's usually what I'm doing first. And let's see here. So let's just do some housekeeping here. First off, like I was saying, if you're sticking with the 600 power cores, which is the 4x50 and the 4x100, it's going to cost you like 9,000 cores over the duration of 15 days. So hopefully you guys had saved up cores. But alternatively, if you're just trying to 3 or 4 star her, which is still possible, you can just do the 4x50, which is about 200 cores, and that will be something like 3,000 power cores over the 15 days. And I mean, obviously, I place pretty high in the arena, so I mean, I usually get about just 200 cores alone from my ranking, and that itself just covers my 4x50. And then, I mean, then you can always get the power cores out of your Save the World milestones. Basically, you just need a refresh to get the 1160 there. So we got about a day and 6 hours to get that, and it gives you about the extra 10 cores there. It adds up. High roller, same thing. I usually aim for 1 mil on the you know what, let's just do it right now. Let's see here. We got these guys, which is the new materials for tier 15. And lately what I've been doing is I've just been buying these up. I don't know what materials I'll need, because you never know what characters you're gonna need, so I usually just buy everything I see here. And then with raids, same thing. Anything I've got under 200 in, I usually buy. Corvus, buy. Again, we got the new material, so I'm going to buy it. I have a ton of these credits saved up as well here, and sometimes if I see some materials I'm low in, I usually throw that in as well. So I'm low on the X-Gen and the advanced molecules, but I'm not going to buy any because right now I've been allocating lots of them for the new materials. All right, and then same thing here. If I just see anything I need direly, then I can grab it. Yeah, same thing. Okay. So we're done there. Let's see here. So we spent about 276. And I should also mention, if you're doing 1 million per day, you usually get about 50 power cores from this one. So it's pretty good. So I mean, right now we've got 30 that we can get right now, plus the 40 there, and then plus we just accepted that other one, the 5. So we'll spend about another 500, 700k here on a character. Who do I need to level up? Let's go to our mercenary team. I've been trying to level these guys up because, you know what? Actually, let's save that for our Stature. So since starting the event, once you get all the hard milestones out of the way, you'll get about 27 shards out of her. So I haven't opened up a single orb yet. Usually I like to wait and see how many orbs I need, and then if I need to, I can slow down my spending on the power cores as the event undergoes closer to the deadline. So right now we got 27 out of 45. You'll get those free shards when you're doing the either the difficulty campaign, which is or sorry, not difficulty campaign, but the hard difficulty. And usually the first time you run it, you get those shards. But anyways, let's see what we get here. So we got about 22 of these bad boys, and we're not going to do the we're going to take the multiple orbs out, just so I find that sometimes it's better luck if you take it out for these guys. I know the left pillar guarantees it. It always brings at least 1 or 2 shards, and then the center one, you get an increased rate for her at 14%. So that's almost about 5 times. And then the right pillar is just like random materials. You can get her, or you can, let's see here, what else can you get out of this? Oh, let's see here, right pillar. Oh, okay, maybe you get the shards as well. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm thinking a different orb here. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's see what we get here. So we got 27 shards on her right now. Let's see if we can get some extras. So 3, that's not bad. And I should also mention that in order to get her up to at least a 4-star, you need at least 180 shards cumulatively. And then if you're going for a 5-star, which I'm currently trying to shoot for, just in anticipation for this Dark Dimension team, you'll need about 310 shards. So quite a bit of shards, and that's why I usually go pretty strong on the spending, because I don't really use my power cores on anything else. So usually I try to save them for these events, and I recommend you guys all do that too. If you're using your power cores, or you're trying to figure out what to do with them, energy refreshes, you can use them for these campaign events. That's what I would prioritize as the best ones for your value. And then if you need to, you can always use it for like those 675 orbs on characters that haven't been released into the game. So specifically, we've got the Blitz coming for Yellow Jacket, and then we've also got Ghost coming as well. So I would use it on them if and only if you get close to getting them like 4 or 5 stars or something like that. But other than that, I would not touch that. All right, so it doesn't look like we haven't got any solid drops in the middle one, unfortunately, yet. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's RNG there. At least we do get guaranteed drops on the left and the right pillars, so that's nice. And then it's also nice that we got Squirrel Girl, and we also have oh, who else did I see in there? I saw somebody else that I actually thought it was a nice drop on her. Oh, I'm trying to remember. We'll pull off her inventory and we'll have a look and see. Oh yes, it was Electro. That's who it was. But yeah, so it's not a bad orb. You also get X23 as well, so it's a decent orb. It has lots of variety of characters, so for sure go crazy. We got 62 shards on her, which is great. So that means we can at least get her unlocked now. So 62 shards, and that's about 1/3 of the day. So we multiply that by 62 times another 2, that's 124 or something like that. So 124 plus the 89. So technically, right now we are en route to getting her at least a 4-star unlock. So that's how I usually do my analysis. And also nice, I got her a 4-star unlock from the Red Star Orbs. But yeah, so I mean, really, we got 100 and we got it. You know, the shards aren't going to be the same, obviously, but it's nice. We got the 60-some drops, and then that brings her at least to a 3-star or 2-star, excuse me. And let's see here, what did we say it was? I think we had her at, you know what? Let's just get her to 50. I usually like to bring them up to 50, and then I usually like to do a quick couple tiers, just to at least make them so they're at least viable. And I mean, this will be interesting for her because she forms a pretty cool synergy with her dad, Ant-Man. So that'll be really cool to form some really wicked teams there. So we want her at 909. We could probably do a couple more tiers. 949 now. And what are we at here? We're just trying to make sure we don't overshoot it. 51-ish. 51. Oh, that's perfect. Let's do it. So we should get at least a milestone there, and we get the power cores out of that. So it can be a bit daunting when I say, you know, you need like 9,000 power cores to get her all the way to at least, if you're doing those 4x50, 4x100 refreshes. But, you know, if you're being smart with your power cores, like from your objectives, and you're using your like refreshes that you saved up over time before the event, and it helps save you power cores during the course of the event, it usually ends up being pretty good. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We did pretty good. Let's see, I'm just going to use this one more time here. So we got about, yeah, like I said, we got about 60-some shards, so we're 5 days in. So that's exactly where you want it to be, because if you want a 4-star at least, you want at least 180 shards. But we're going to be pushing for a 5-star. So I'll probably be spending a few 200s at the end there. Usually if you go past the 4x50, you can spend 200, and it'll give you some more energy there. That, or you can always do the refreshes as well, but I go straight for the energy. So yeah, anyways, so that's usually what I'll do during the course of these events. And what I'll probably do is I'm probably gonna do I'll do another update video once we hit the what is it, the next quarter. So probably when there's 5 days left, and then we can I'll save the orbs again so we can reevaluate and see where we need to tweak our spending for the cores. But as you guys see there, I got about 9,000 power cores, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue for me to get her at least 4 stars. And then we got 10 days left, so I mean another 10 days, 6,000 cores. So it seems like it's a lot, but you know, you're also getting power cores from your milestones and your high rollers and your objectives. So just remember to keep that in mind. It helps balance it all out. And then your arena is probably your biggest source of power cores. And even if you're in the top 100, you still got like 150. Or if you're in the top 250, you still get like 100 cores. So still pretty good. Just make sure you don't slack off. I know sometimes the game can be overwhelming and you're trying to do so many different things. Raids, arenas, blitz, and yeah, it can be overwhelming. But anyways, guys, hopefully that helps you guys out. And yeah, good luck with the event. And like I said, I'll touch back with you guys in 5 days. Take care for now, guys, and happy gaming.